Hi everybody, welcome back to
Hobie's Nature Club.
At the moment we're just looking for our frog, but we can't find him anywhere.
Yeah, it might be hibernating.
You're right, it might be hibernating because it's quite near to winter now and our water's very, very cold in this pond, isn't it, Hobie?
Yeah, we're going to look somewhere else. Look for nature in water.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Where could we go?
To the beach.
To the beach? Brilliant. Do you know what you need for the beach? Do you want to go and get your stuff? Do you know where it is?
No.
Well, you better get on with it. Off you go. Different types of seaweed, Hobie.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what seaweed is?
No.
Well, it's a sea plant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when it's in the sea, it's alive, but this is all washed up now, but it's still an ecosystem. Do you know what an ecosystem is?
No.
It's a place where other animals live and thrive and maybe breed in it. So that's why you shouldn't remove seaweed from the beach. Can you tell me about any of these seaweeds? Can you describe any of them to me?
This one looks like spaghetti and
Let's see it.
slimy.
Show everybody. Oh yeah, it looks like thick spaghetti, tagliatelle. My favourite one's this really pretty pink one. Look, all purple and white. Really pretty, isn't it?
You touched that with
Well, look at this one. This one's really slimy.
Yeah, wait.
And then you've got one that looks like, what does this look like?
A tree.
A tree, doesn't it? There's so many different types. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So the good news is, it's...
Lunchtime.
Yay, it's our picnic time. So we're just going to get the fire started so we can make a nice cup of
Peanut
chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Peanut butter. Jelly time.
Chocolate time, marshmallows. In most places in this country, and what happens is when the tide goes out, it reveals all these lovely rock pools, and it means that all the nature and the animals and the sea creatures, what happens to them, Hobie?
They come out.
Yeah, they get trapped in these little pools, which means that we can have a look and see what under the sea is like. See anything, Hobie? See any creatures? Any crabbies? No.
Yes. There's little snails in the quacks. Wow.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sea snails. They look exactly like land snails. What's slightly different about them? What do you think's different about them from the ones we find in the garden?
Because they can live under the sea.
They can live under the sea, but if you look at their shell, it's a bit more pointy than the ones we see in the garden, isn't it?
Yeah. My friend didn't walk through. We found limpets.
Oh yeah, well done. What do limpets do, Hopes?
They stuck to the ground.
Yeah, they've stuck to the rock, and underneath they're a bit like a slug. Like this one has already been eaten, but inside it would be like a little sluggy thing that sticks to the rock, and it's all protected, and it's made the rock its home, hasn't it?
Oh, look at this one. It's got seaweed on it.
Has it? Oh yeah, that's good. Good spot.
Oh, there are loads of that. Even there.
And you put them under the water, look, they look like precious jewels, don't they? Look at that. Precious jewels, shiny inside. And a crab.
Finally.
Look, a crab. Come put some in your bucket, put some water in your bucket.
I'm going to put some water in my bucket.
Where's he gone? There he is. Look how pretty he is. Look how pretty he is, Hobie.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen one like that before?
No.
Normally the ones we catch in the harbour are just brown, aren't they?
Yeah. And this one's so lovely. Pretty.
Hey, Hobie. Look at this.
Wow.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's a sea anemone. Are you saying anemone?
Yummy.
That's a funny word, isn't it?
Yummy.
Look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
But it's... Sorry.
Looks like worms.
It does look like worms. This is a living
coming
creature.
out of the
Oh, and it
rock.
sticks to you when you touch it. It's stuck to me.
But here?
That's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Right here. Nice one. Nice one. Looks like a real snail. It is real. Did you get used to?
Big crab, isn't he?
Yeah.
Everybody see him? Yeah, he's crawled up into a little ball to try and pretend that he's dead. Because he thinks we're a birdie who wants to eat him, doesn't he? Right, do you want to put him in the bucket?
Okay. Oh, that was easy.
Oh, he's a good crab, isn't he? Got a tiny one and a...
Giant.
Well, I don't know if he's a giant one, is he?
He's really big.
He's pretty small still.
Yeah, but he's giant.
So we've had a really fun afternoon, Hopes, haven't we?
Yeah.
One of the things, we found some crabs, haven't we? How many crabs did we find?
2.
2 or 3 crabbies? Hobie even found some fossils, didn't you, Hopes? So you found some really cool... What type of fossils did you find?
Ammonites.
You found some ammonites in the cliffs. Hobie's also... What happened to you first of all when we first got here?
I fall in the water.
Fooled in and it's totally soaked. So just tip for you guys is to remember to bring a spare change of clothes, unlike me. But for now, what we would just want to say is these kind of activities aren't always as you plan. You can't really plan them, but what they're about is coming out, having fun, being together, isn't it, Hope? Sometimes you'll find some great things and other times you might not find very much, but you just got to go with the flow. So remember to
Have fun in nature. Remember to nurture. Bye.
bye.